Starting now, Grand Finals has begun of BCX. 2 teams left. Who walks away with it all? Snowy and Boomie or Godly and Fozey?
And right now, this is where the advantage has gone to the blue team. They've been doing very well in the mix-ups, whenever you're in the scramble situations. But it looks like the red team's ready for it this time. Snowy was having a trouble last time they met up whenever he was getting in these mixes because he wasn't able to do his little sit, wait, and capitalize situations. But right now, this is a very even game. And right now, Godly on the left side of the stage, nobody went over to pursue, but the down signature is going to take him out.
He's been getting those way more often as the bracket continues. Boomie's accuracy has been phenomenal, but so has Fozey's, as Fozey is always consistently the one who has the most at the start. Accidentally hitting Godly, that was mentioned before by TK. They have to make sure they don't do that again here in Grand Finals.
I actually can't believe Boomie evaded that ground pound on the left side. It just looked like he didn't commit all the way. He might have been able to catch him, but either way, it's a pretty even game, but Godly's pretty damaged on this second stock, and that's not a good look.
Right now, Snowy could potentially fall here if they catch him. Gonna miss the dare, gonna get the follow-up though, and shortly after, Fozey not gonna be the one that actually holds on the whole time. Snowy able to sneak his way back on untouched.
Snowy was living for a long time, yeah, but he got clipped. Oh man, Boomie was on the lurk. He landed the snipe. Is this Call of Duty or is it Brawlhalla?
One of the things we mentioned before, Zip, was a big problem they had early on was they kept dealing with Godly. Then they shift their focus over to Fozey, and they have continued to replicate that success here in the first game. They have to find a way to get around that. Godly going off stage, trying to find a stair, does not catch Boomie. Snowy gonna go ahead and dodge as well. They're all fighting over on the left. Godly needs to get back on stage before he gets caught like that, and now Fozey's stuck with a 2v1.
That was such good teamwork. Wow, I cannot believe that Godly is already falling. But if you want your teammate to do something big, that's what you're gonna want to see. A down signature off the gravity cancel is gonna take them both out. He has the potential to clutch this.
Fozey is just the almighty. He refuses to go down, refuses to get taken away. He was able to get a double, and all of a sudden, even though this is a very difficult position, you could literally not have asked for better than try and keep yourself in the match.
He's doing good right now. He hasn't eaten too much damage. He is on red. They haven't even been able to put him in a team combo situation. Tried to get it right there, not able to. And he's just getting good taps. He needs to pile on damage, and he's doing a really, really good job to start off while he has the second one to spare.
Bro, there is no way. There's no way. When 4 stocks were on the side of when you fell and you finally fallen, that you somehow make this comeback. Acno made an incredible comeback before. Can Fozey have an even better one somehow to start off this Grand?
Boomie's confident, man. You see he keeps doing that little stutter step. He's like, bro, you're not clutching on us. But off to the side, Snowy almost was taken out. Boomie almost got reversed. And talk about getting reversed, Fozey. Oh my gosh, he survived the down right. He caught him. The chase dodge is there, but the ground pound save from Snowy.
Snowy with the most important save he could have asked for, getting in the way, not allowing him a position on stage to try and keep pushing. Fozey keeps dipping around, trying to catch him. No, it's not going to land. Here comes the D-Lights. Not able to get much off of it. Fozey still somehow keeping himself in this match, as the red team, by the way, are both at KO windows.
He is doing so good. I like how he chose to go for Snowy right there instead of Boomie ground pound. He's going to come back. Nobody went out to pursue. He lands a sig. No punish from Snowy. This time he's up to the top of the stage, weaponless.
He's still not gone just yet. They need a weapon start. Gonna get that movement coming through. Snowy and Boomie both go for recovery. He gets the weapon, but they finally shut it down in what was the most ridiculous attempt at a 2v1 comeback we have seen in such a long time. I can't believe Fozey kept himself in that game for so long.
I thought he was going to do it. I really thought he was going to do it. And that has got to make you feel good. Godly's sitting right there beside him. You are going to take an L in that first game, but when you look over at your teammate, you got to be proud.
Hey, look, Boomie and Snowy too, as soon as he yelled, looked immediately at Snowy and said 2 more. Thinking back to the beginning of the weekend too, everybody's predictions kind of got bodied by the way things went. Early on, we were talking about if you could predict where people go. Godly and Fozey was where I had at my second place. I would be not surprised to see that run back and get all the way back after something like what Fozey just did. But that level of confidence from Boomie has been stressing all weekend on that stage. Every time camera hits him, he is breathing deep. Boomie looks like he is a champion right now. with the way he popped off.
I don't think that I've seen anyone with the level of passion besides the South American players that he's had. Maybe Akno with the pop-offs, but you can see the fierceness in him. When he turned, he said, only 2 more. The way that he believes that they're about to do this, and you can tell Snowy's not even smirking anymore, and Snowy is one smiley young cat.
Yes, he is. He is very animated, and he lets you know exactly how good he feels at that time. Boomie taking a point at those 2 trophies. Can they keep it going? Can they find a way to get the dub? But there's a lot of matches still to go, as Godly and Fozey can still, very much so, bring it all the way back.
As it's developing, it looks like get Godly out of there is the plan. You saw at the start of the match, Boomie almost took him over to the top of the stage, and I don't think that was by coincidence.
No, and Fozey, once again, doing a very solid job. Godly switching, of course, back over to the Dulcim, which I kind of like the idea. He wasn't really getting much done with the Val that game, so you might as well, the Akuma getting kind of put into the back pocket. Gonna bring down a greater damage potential with this axe, and they're going to find Boomie to start it off.
Snowy snatched straight out of the ground pound attempt by the Nair of the Gauntlets, and then D-like ground pound Fozey with a prolific play. Here we go, out of the side of the stage. Okay, he's putting Boomie in a bad situation. No, he just wanted to save Godly.
And Godly is at least surviving. Usually Godly's the first one to get knocked out immediately, Zip. It's been pretty much the big key factor we've talked about with the blue team having trouble. Last game, Fozey was literally forced to fight like 2 minutes by himself, but Godly looking way better to start things off.
Like I said, if you see your teammate put in that much effort for the squad and almost take the clutch, you gotta be there for him. And he's here, still got 3 stocks, both of them bad boys. And look at the damage on the red team. This is a huge lead. He's gonna take that stock off of Snowy. I do not believe he's making it back.
They have not lost one yet. I lied. They lost one right there as Godly falls, and they get 2. But they put on so much damage in the midst of all that, that Boomie is already at knockout windows.
Reach out and touch somebody. He came all the way down to the bottom of the stage to take that stock. He said, I cannot allow you to have that third anymore. And I love the save he just gave Snowy up there at the top. Even though he's the more damaged one, he's still there for his teammates.
Exactly. They're always there together, but that is going to be a neutralize. It's going to send them packing. And right now, they're making an attempt to get some damage on with Snowy, always in the fray, but not able to get too much. But a rare change is Fozey is the one a little bit more damaged than Godly right now. If you start seeing that, that's a bad moment for you because Godly is starting to wake up.
Godly's definitely playing one heck of a game right now. He's been doing good off stage, mid stage, in the skies. Oh my gosh, if that neutral light would have hit on Snowy, he could have been put into a bad situation. 2 stocks left for the red team, for the blue team each. Fozey, I can't believe he made it past Snowy over there.
He did it last game, and he does it again here. He does finally fall, but his offstage game sense is insane. I've been talking all week about how Boomie is one of the most difficult people to edge guard, period, and Fozey starting to make a name for that same category. He's always been consistent, but my goodness, is he putting in work for the blue team.
Big time players rise to the occasion, and Fozey has definitely not been fazed by this big stage.
He's got to keep that going right now. Snowy trying to find him. No hit. Luckily from the side stick coming in from Godly, but Godly still holding on to the second stock as they put so much damage onto Snowy and Boomie. They do finally find Godly though, and they have Fozey decently damaged, so they can force the 2v1, but you need to get some damage ASAP on Godly because we said it before, he's so good at the 2v1s as himself.
Oh yeah, he definitely would be able to clutch, especially with how little he's hurt and how hurt they are. Red team's really gonna have to make something happen. Fozey's the answer. If you can get him out of there, actually, I'm liking that Snowy's putting damage on the Godly right now, but nice and neutral air. He's gonna get sent up. Oh, boom, he's gonna fall. Clutch situation for Snowy.
Snowy not able to capitalize and get rid of Fozey as well. Gonna just miss out, but they do have Snowy off the side of the stage. Snowy damaged heavily, not gonna fall to that high blast on Apocalypse, but that one will finally do it. We will see no 3Ls. We will see a 1 game apiece, and after the way Winners Finals went, where that went game 5, we couldn't have asked for anything else.
That's it, that's it. We got 1-1. Everybody, I know you're hype out there. Show some love for these guys. This is a huge set.
Right now, you got NA versus EU. EU on the lower side, the elimination side of bracket. But they have looked so much better as they got that huge victory against Akno and Blaze earlier to be the final piece to try and get PCX. And we're getting into game 3, basically everybody firing on all cylinders.
All right, we got the bow dancing from Fozey right now. He's been doing really, really well with his gauntlet, so to see that this is waking up, I'm loving it right now. Boomie gonna catch Godly with the neutral light, but he was looking for Fozey. Fozey's movement is so clean right now. Almost got the stock off of Snowy. That defense really saved the day from Onyx.
Yeah, and a huge difference from the first game to the second one, by the way, was Godly, as he finds the first knockout, was only put on 280 game one. Game 2, 552. Everybody was at, actually, almost everybody was at 552, but they were able to actually put damage on, not letting Fozey have to do it by himself. They have a lot of damage on him now, and they're going to not capitalize. That there won't be enough just yet, Zip.
Beautiful teamwork. I wonder if they communicated that he was going to do the gravity cancel neutral signature and then get recovery by Godly, but that was so good to survive. Finally going to lose that stock. Godly all alone right now, going to try to move, groove, get around them, and he survives until Fozey gets back on the board.
Again, Godly becoming very unhittable at points, and Snowy was kind of that person who you just never wanted to exist near you, but he's somehow getting away from him. He's not letting him capitalize. Here comes Godly off stage, though, looking for the first hit of recovery on the Snowy up in the skies. Sweat piece, but Boomie with the save!
Nice. This teamwork is amazing from both sides. We got over there. Nice. He's going to land a good hit, but still not going to fall. Godly holding on strong to his third stock. Boomie's third stock is finally going to go. And here we go. We got high damage on the Snowy, and Fozey slightly hurt. Look at that. We got the stock off of Godly, and now Fozey with a team combination out to the side of the stage. This is huge. He does not make it back. Oh my gosh, lead for Boomie and Snowy.
That was so big, and Godly trying to get in the way, but he was too far away to make it all the way back. They do have Snowy knockoff percentages as well. Are they going to be able to find it soon? Won't be enough just yet. Boomie hovering over on the right, so couldn't really do anything. Does avoid Godly, but for how much longer does Snowy hold on to the second stock?
That's going to be a real test. He's going to have to hold on to this right now. I mean, Boomie's got his. Ooh, the Sayer is good. Weapon toss good. Is it going to be both of them? Gravity cancel down sick is good.
When Godly is now starting to function at max capacity, things are not looking good for you. Red team currently in a pretty decent, they're pretty decently behind here with Godly being so high up. They need to try and double up on Fozey and deal with him, but Zip, we've said it all weekend long, Fozey has been nearly impossible to hit most of the time. They need to try and find a way to make sure that doesn't happen.
Godly is swinging. I'm hearing nothing but the sound of an axe cutting thin air in my headphones right now. He is trying to land these hits, and he is definitely making them choose where they want to go. What a down sync from Boomie. Hits both players. The Sayer hits the red team holding on.
Boomie refusing to get hit essentially that entire time. We talked about how it was Fozey, but instead Fozey falls and Boomie able to strike back. They only need to get 2 more W's to avoid a reset and end it all. They're in a great spot right now to make that much closer.
I want to see what Godly could do here. He has the health to do such. He can win this game. But right now, I like what they're doing. A lot of weapon tosses coming out from Snowy. He said, hey man, cut it out. Came up there to talk to him, but a team combo here could be it. The down air misses. He's still alive. Catches both of us there.
Weapon off down. Tries to go D-Light, gonna miss out. Gonna get back on the stage. Does he get to the weapon? He does. Axis on deck. Tries to catch him slipping, but he doesn't. Snowy with the punish. Does he get back down to the ground? He's done so many resources. It's so difficult. Sneaks his way through, but side air is going to end it. One more game, and Snowy and Boomie will be crowned your champions.
I thought they were going to go down 2-1, but man, when I tell you those boys are clutch.
That's it. That's it, man.
There ain't nothing else to do with them boys is clutch.
End statement. They have been able to consistently do it time and time again. Snowy and Boomie have been phenomenal. I can't believe how consistent they have been this whole time. And building up to this throughout the year. Remember what we said before, the shift away from the normalcy we've seen, but the hat trick, attempting a triple crown at this point to try and get yet another W with another teammate is Boomie. But Snowy has been right there with them. But you could not have asked for a bigger moment for Boomie to start picking it up as we get into game 4, Zip, with them currently up 2-1.
Boomie is definitely picking it up. He is going crazy right now. His plays that he's making are huge. You won't say that like in the middle of the game he's like the biggest factor, but whenever it's time to make something shake, he's the one. And then you see Snowy was finally smiling again. He can feel the victory. It's one more, and they'll be able to go into the middle of that stage and grab that trophy.
Like you said, playmaker. He's been able to do exactly what you needed at the right time. Snowy was always the one to do it. Now it's Boomie. Boomie setting up for Snowy is going to be that much better. Fozey was always the one enabling Godly. Godly is now taking a whole bunch of damage and looking very similar to what happened in game 1.
Godly is taking so much damage to start this bad boy. This is not how you want to start it. He was doing so amazing last game. He was the one putting out all the damage. He was the one getting all the KOs. And now the blue team, both stocks fall before they even see red on the red team.
Double KO last game. Snowy only put up 365. You know who put up 600? Boomie. He came through exactly what you needed him the most to try and get that much closer to the dub. And that was so crucial as now they have taken next to no damage. Godly trying to find a play on Snowy. Looking for him. He gets the nair. Boomie getting it away, getting the save. They find out. They get the hit on Boomie. They have to back off, of course. They can't really do too much else.
Huge play from Boomie. He saved his homie and still survived after getting ground pounded. And they still haven't taken the first stocks off of him. What a toss from Snowy with the cannon, but gonna get caught by Fozey. Now trying to even this up. Got both of them. Here we go.
I will say blue team did minimize the amount of damage they took after that very hot start from Snowy and Boomie. Godly, of course, taking a lot more, but they were able to bring it back without going deep into the red this time. Fozey picking it up. Godly trying to get a save on him, but they do put a decent amount right on the Fozey.
Oh my gosh, what a well-placed recovery from Boomie. He smells victory. Every time he has a chance, he's super accurate and he's making sure everything he does counts.
That championship ring getting ready to be placed on that finger. That trophy getting ready to be placed above his head. If they can finish it, Fozey with the chase though on Snowy trying to put damage on. And there's Boomie one time again, who he gets another one, and they have a very good lead and that much closer to winning it all.
They are doing everything right this game. Godly and Fozey really have to dig deep into their bags to get something to happen here. I like what they're doing. A lot of damage on the Snowy. If they get that stuff, oh no, Godly on the side after catching a signature from Boomie. D-like ground pound from Snowy. One stock left to crown the champions. The red team might be able to close this out here.
Fozey was able to bring it pretty far last time, but this is so much different. Fozey got a double knockout last time to close it out. Fozey can't afford to take pretty much any damage from this point forward, as the red team has so much. He hits both of them. Boomie trying to set up, keeps trying to get a straight hit, but Fozey has been so evasive.
Dancing all around the map. I don't know if he can evade too much longer. And he cannot. The superstar, big time Boomie, clutching it out. He got about 4 recovery KOs that game. And now America has your 2v2 champion for Brawlhalla BCS 2022.
Everyone let him hear it. Your grand champions for the 2v2 championship are Snowy and Boomie. What an insane run. What an insane job. They went through Luna and Punch. They went through Godly and Fozey. They went through everybody along the way. But Boomie, once again, that triple crown, hearing it to the crowd, he gets to hold yet another one to add to that insane list of championships he has under his belt.
Look at the smile on Snowy. Look at the relief that you see that Boomie has, walking over to claim the prize. Lift them bad boys up. Everybody go crazy.
What an incredibly earned W. Snowy with the Onyx all the way. Boomie with the cross all the way. They have been working towards this all year long. Not able to get the elusive W's they've been hunting for this whole time. But when it mattered the most, they got the biggest stage available, and they did not falter, and they get the biggest dub at the most stacked tournament you could have ever asked for.
It looks like we're about to get us an interview with Duke.
I'm so excited to hear what they have to say.
Definitely am.
Hi. Champs. Am I on? I can't tell. Okay. I'm going to just pretend we are. Congratulations. This is your first time being a world champion in front of everyone, this whole crowd popping off for you. How do you feel right now?
Amazing. All year has been leading up to this, dude. All year. Is my mic on?
Yeah.
Dude, all year has been leading up to just this.
Okay. Do we need to move somewhere? I'm sorry. They can't hear? Okay.
Testing. Do you hear me?
Make some noise if y'all can hear Boomie.
All year leading up to this. All year. All the lost tournaments, all lessons learned up to this exact moment. Eloquently said. We're the winners. We are on top of the world.
Boomie, it's been so many years. You're once again a 2v2 world champion, now with a new teammate. How does it feel?
Good. I mean, it's amazing to win with Snowy. I know a lot of people counted us out. It just feels so good, man.
All right. I gotta ask, Every single game, you turn to Snowy, you hold up a couple of fingers, 5-1, I don't know how many. What is that about?
How many games until we're champions, baby? Let's go!
He was right. He held up 2, it was 2.
Okay, tell me about that game 1, Fozey trying to 1v2 both of y'all. He hits that bow down signature. Any sweat, any nerves, anything?
No. I mean,
Not
we're really good at those
not a drop.
situations. Not really that scared of that, to be honest.
Boomie is a great 1v2er, and I know he'll never, ever lose that one.
All right, any final words that y'all want to say? Congratulations again as the 2v2 world champions. The floor is yours. Look at all these people who want to hear from you.
Thank you so much to all of you guys who are here, who support us, even if you hate us. I love you all. Thank you, Moist, for supporting me. Maybe you could pick this guy up.
Love you
Hell
guys.
yeah.
Love everyone. It was a great tournament. That was the most fun I've ever had my entire year. I'm so glad I went with Boomie. It was just a great experience.
Thank you. Seriously, thank you.
Congratulations again. We're going to throw it over to the analyst desk. Sheepy, TWK, TK, take it away.
Boomie believers, let's go! Congratulations to Boomie and Snowy. I am so thrilled. TWK, TK, how are you guys feeling?
Man, that was phenomenal. What an incredible set. Again, the rotations from Snowy, the reads from Boomie, the setups. I know you were like shouting like crazy.
I mean,